Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Indiana leading. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Danny Granger out there at person. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then it's Rose. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard. Over to the wing. Harper kicks to Russell. Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Oladipo. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Oladipo's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Back to Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Danny Granger.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Nance. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Oladipo, the pass to Hibbert. McGinnis against Russell. Here's McGinnis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they pick up 2.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Magic in Orlando. Brandon, the pass to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. The shot's good from Granger.
Well, Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. Kicks to Ilgauskas. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Harper. No good with the triple.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now here's Nance. Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Doherty's checked in for Ilgauskas. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. LeBron's checked in for Russell. And it's Carr in for Harper. Free throw drops for Rose. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brandon, the pass to Love. Nice D from Oladipo. Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Offensive rebound on the wing, Granger. Over James. Granger, good. Granger's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Timeout called, Cleveland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
He gets it in there. 6 points for Kevin Love.
Love hitting that shot with consistency there, mid-range Jay.
Now, here is Miller. 5 points in the game. Oladipo with the ball. Shot from 12. Again, Indiana.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Pass to Carr. Floats it up for James. And Hibbert with the block.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That's good from Oladipo. Something Commissioner Silver has mentioned, Brent, the possibility of a mid-season tournament. You ever see that happening?
It'd be interesting to see if that idea grows some legs here, Kevin, and adopting what it is that in soccer leagues in Europe have done for many years, because teams hone in on what those individual cups mean and the competition raises, and you earn something for the end of the year. If Commissioner Silver can find a way to get that done, it becomes very intriguing instead of an all-star weekend to have teams gather for a mid-season tournament with something on the line. Elevated competition.
Well, kids play that in high school. They play that in the college level. It would make sense that it could fit in the NBA as well.
It'd be interesting, and especially halfway through the year, to reinvigorate your fan base with something like that, I think would be great.
Good point.